Guys, welcome back to All the Anime. I'm your host, All the Anime, or you can call me Aziz, whatever you see fit. And today we are back playing none only than 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. As you guys saw in the thumbnail, I will be talking about penetration. I'm going to be talking about the pen team and the way I geared them and how you guys can get the gear or how I did the gear. So let's take a look at none only than Blue Demon Meliodas. So you guys saw in the thumbnail, this is Blue Demon Meliodas, and his pierce rate is right over here. I'll just circle it for you guys right here, right there, 103. Ooh, can I cancel this? Okay, so his pierce rate is 103.8%, which is really high. Plus the boost you get from Lilia, but we'll take a look at Lilia's penetration after this. So I know a lot of you guys that are probably new to the game and are experiencing Pen Team and their cancerous self, and you guys don't have protection from Red King. Well, I'm gonna be explaining this team for you, so maybe you guys can understand why it's so broken, so you guys are not left in the dust. So let's start off by taking a look at the gear sets. So I have both SSR and R gear sets for Meliodas, both in which are running penetration. Both top pieces are running penetration. So let's take a look over here. So my pierce rate on my SSR piece for Meliodas, it's okay rolled. I could probably try to roll this a little bit more, but I'm not going to because I'm saving my hammers because I'm making gold thirst gear, as you guys all know. And on our side, obviously, the penetration up here is really high because R you can roll with coins, which is really good. So that's probably the most important. So that's probably the two most important stuff for penetration. And plus, if you were to take these off, say I gave the Melly this, and I put this on here. Demon Meliodas' base penetration is about 40%, but I also do have equipment. The sword that I have on Demon Meliodas, the weapon, gives him penetration. Pierce rate, I mean. So if we just take that off. So his base is about 44.5%. And I have it all the way up to 103, which is really good. Let's put that back on him. Let's give him his gears back. So now I'm going to talk about the best ways to get this type of gear. So first off, I started off with R gear on the top here for him. These I already had maxed out because I had it for another unit and I just switched it over to him. But I started off with this gear and this gear being R gear. And then I later on transferred that R gear to Blue Lilia while I work on Goldthirst gear. So, and then I'll work on Lilia's. So the best way to do this is go here to battle, go to equipment, go to the first one here, the gauntlet. Ooh, my bad. So you're gonna go back to equipment, you're gonna go to attack, and you're gonna go to the gauntlet. The game will show you how to get to the gauntlet. Make sure you don't do this wrong because some people may make this mistake. You have to press this, the second one, to get to the gear side. So this is my farming team, so we're gonna bring this team in. Boom. So you just want to keep clearing this until you get a piece of R gear. You can reroll R gears like stats because you can get the worst piece of R gear. You can just reroll it with coins, which is really good. Ooh, I'm loving the Demon Melee cards. So we're just gonna waste some cards. I'm just gonna throw this out here, and throw this out. Melly's probably gonna one tap all these guys here because his pierce rate is so shit. I should probably show you guys the pierce rate with Lilia's buff, but look at that. One tap all crits, which is really good. So I'm probably just gonna show you guys the pierce rate Melly has right now. And I'm gonna show you Escanor's as well. So Melly's pierce rate is 157.6 from what we originally saw being 103 point something. Now let's take a look at Escanor's pierce rate. Escanor already had base really good pierce rate. Plus Lilia's, he's rivaling Meliodas. So Meliodas is doing Escanor's damage AoE, guys. Remember that. Meliodas is doing Escanor's damage AoE, which is really cool. We're just gonna kill him here. She's really good, really good. Lydia doesn't get any pierce rate buff, but she still has a decently high pierce rate from the gear I have on her. I'll show you guys Lydia's pierce rate, just so you guys get an idea of what I'm talking about. Because 50% Lilia's pierce rate goes to Meliodas. So the higher your Lilia's pierce rate is, the stronger your Meliodas is going to be, which is really good. So my Lilia's pierce rate is 107.6. So 50% of that went to Melee. So if I had it higher, then Melee would have been stronger. As I said before, the higher, Lilia's pierce rate, the stronger your Meliodas is going to be. Look at that. Even type disadvantage. She did more damage to type disadvantage than type advantage. Look at that. Lilia still hits hard. Escanor just gonna one tap with his ult, which is really cool. Dead. Crit 2. Type disadvantage to 129,000. Escanor is a really good unit, especially paired up with this pierce rate thing. Oh man, we weren't lucky enough to get our gear. We're just gonna keep going back in until we get it, and if it takes too long, I'll just use some of my skip tickets to get it. So like usual, we get a melee card, and then we're just going to one tap these guys. We're gonna waste this corrosion and this heal card here. Okay, so that should clear them off. Yep, one tap like always. But we didn't crit all of them, unfortunately. But Lilia heals for a lot. So basically, I forgot to talk about. Actually, after this, after we get our gear, I'll take a look at Lilia for you guys. Because her set is quite interesting. We'll take a look at Lilia after this for sure. Is that gonna one tap? Oof. I didn't know it's gonna one tap type disadvantage. I mean type advantage like that. But this is a very easy stage. So we're back at Mr. Tweegod. Tweego, if you have Tweego and you don't have him, at least you are. I don't know what you're doing with your life in this game. He is like the best unit in the world. I don't know how you don't have him max, but okay. So we're just gonna use melee here. Not as much damage as before. With Lilia, gold, remove her ult gauge. Killed them. Perfect. So as you see here, Lilia is a support role unit, but she does do some quite good damage, and we're just not getting lucky. We're gonna give it one more try, and if we don't get it this try, then I'll just use my tickets. We'll talk about Lilia, we'll talk about how the gears work, and then we'll call it a video. Okay. So tomorrow we are doing Black Clover, guys. Make sure you tune into that and watch my previous video on Dragon Ball Legends. I have some new clean edits, and I was taking a look at Rage Trunks, if you guys are quite interested in that, and I was talking a little bit about teams. So if you guys have the time, you guys can take a look at it, and share with people who may be interested as well. Thank you. Oh man. So that's one tap, take disadvantage. So we're back here again. We're just not getting lucky of getting some R gear drops. Oh wait, I just remembered I have some R gear. I can probably okay. So after this game, we'll just take a look at it right away. Okay, so we have a melee card here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. See what we can get out of here. Type advantage. Nice. Oh, he might be dead. Crit. Oh, I didn't even need the crit. Which is really good, really good. So Melee and Escanor paired up together do quite the damage. I thought she would have patience that. Because Lilia, I don't know what her resistance is, but she usually patiences a lot of attacks. So we're going to heal. We're going to use Melee's ult to photo corrosion on him or any type of debuff and see what type of damage we get from Meliodas. So you see Lilia heals a lot, like a lot. Ooh, 60k, that is type advantage, no crit. Okay, now let's take a look at gears. Well, we got SR gear, but I'm not looking for SR gear. Here we go. We're just loading, guys. So, hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are doing well in this quarantine. Hope your family's doing well as well. God forbid anyone get coronavirus. But okay, let's take a look at Lilia. Take a look at her gear. So this is Lilia's gear and pierce rate. So now I'm just gonna explain how you do this. So pretty much, you go to your stats right here, and you're gonna want to keep repeating this until you have pierce rate that's really good. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go to pierce. I went 5.7 or 5.6. Cause what's it called? that's what I found like a reasonable amount of pierce rate. Because anything higher, you're just asking for pure luck. If you're going full on 6, you're asking for luck. You're going 5.9 is even lucky. Like I got one here. 5.9 is quite lucky as well. But like basically, you want to keep doing that. So if you go to a regular art gear here, it says no bonus. Okay, let me just upgrade this once here so I can show you guys what I mean. Let me just upgrade this piece for no reason. Man, I wish this went a little bit faster. 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. So now that we have gotten that, oh man, it's gonna ask me to awaken it. Okay, fine, we'll awaken it. Okay, wow. I didn't even have to do anything. The game rolled the PS rate for me. So that's basically what you guys have to do. And if it doesn't roll it for you, use your coins. Don't use envils. Use your coins. And you just keep re-rolling for PS rate. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. This is the end of the video on 7 Daily Grand Cross. I'm your host, Audi Anime. Have a nice day. Peace.